Morning everyone, it's a beautiful morning here in the Manyeleti Nature Reserve. The sun's just rising behind us to the east. Myself and Alistair are out. We're changing it up a bit. Alistair's behind the camera. This morning I'm at the wheel. We are going to stick to the central area of the reserve this morning. Maybe head up north again. We were hoping to follow up on that buffalo herd we saw yesterday morning, see if anything was following them, and then we'll take it from there. But sit back and enjoy.
Not bad.
While we were watching the sunrise, we heard a leopard calling not too far from us. We went off into the bush trying to get into the drainage line to see if we could find it.
Got a brief visual of her going into the drainage line. We're now going around to the other side just to see what we can get.
We've been battling to find her with the vehicle. We've come in on foot, walking this riverbed. There's a track of her, very fresh, and she's walked up this riverbed here, past all this elephant dung. She's carried on here, and then she's walked up this. There's a little animal path going through here, so we're going to try and carry on with the vehicle. Guys, so unfortunately no luck with that leopard. We did manage to see it very briefly, but just again how difficult it is to sometimes find leopard. We saw her, we literally lost her for 20 seconds and then she was just gone. I mean, tried our best, went on foot, but still no luck. We did manage to find this big herd of buffalo, the same herd of buffalo that we saw yesterday morning, looks like. Still resting here.
Guys, just to give you an indication of all the youngsters around here. Even a smaller one there with its mom. It's so great to sit in the middle of a herd of buffalo and you just get that smell. Feels like you're in Africa. So nice to see the big herds of buff back in the Manyeleti. Let's hope it brings some of our lions back. It's a massive herd, maybe 200 or 300 here. Making our way up into the north, you can see we in the open gabbro basalt plains. You can see Kopies over there. Hoping to get lucky with something up in this area. As I say that, Neil spots a lovely lioness just off the road here, just off Incher Road. What we're hoping is that this could be a female with the cubs. It would be great. Maybe we can follow her all the way to the den, but let's just see. Guys, you'll see how fat this lion's belly is. What we think is the Kopies pride might have a kill. She's been feeding and now she's going to get a drink. So we're not going to let this one go. We're going to follow her and hopefully she drinks and takes us back to the kill. Guys, this female's now lay down in the shade. I think she's trying to work off that meat feast she's had. You can see her grooming herself. Just videoing a group of baby wildebeest. Maybe I might come past her. Just taking a chance. Guys, we're just watching the female in the front here. She's left quite a good gap between her and the rest of the herd, or should I say implausibility. The lion is behind that bush over there. They obviously have a pretty good feeling that there is a lion here. Maybe they can smell it. But she definitely left a very nice gap between them. Went and checked what's up. And is moving the implausibility away now. You can see the implausibility now is moving towards a very large male. Let's see the interaction with them and the male. Should be warning them about the lion. But he's just so happy to see a group of ladies in his territory.
Left that lioness lying up in the shade. Looks like that's where she's going to lay up for the day. Just going to go around the Kopies, see if we can actually find if whatever they killed is still there, and maybe we find other members of the pride there. So when we talk about a kopie, it's actually an Afrikaans word. Kopie basically translated means a head. So these big rocky outcrops throughout the area are called kopies, or heads if you had to translate it. And there's always some unique vegetation that often grows on them. I'm going to show you this tree as I zoom in. It's called a common tree euphorbia. It's actually a very poisonous tree. If you cut into those branches, this white milky latex will drip out, and it's incredibly lethal to humans if you ingest that. It's a euphorbia tree.
As we've got two male impala having a go at each other. As we all know, it's rutting season now. So they're all competing for females. Looks slightly more serious than normal. Wildebeest in the back cheering on. Often during rutting season you actually find one or two dead male impala from miscalculation with the horn, and he misses the charge from the other male and it gets him.
See these others coming out on the left, two big males.
Let me go out. Neil spotted some other males coming. Let's see what the interaction is. You can hear that noise that they make. They do that during rutting.
I've actually been with them before, guys, where they're so almost zoned out, focused on their fighting, they run straight into your vehicle. So I'll just make sure I manage to watch for that.
I've also had it before where I was just watching two males fighting like this and we didn't notice a leopard in the grass. The leopard managed to grab one.
coming to the end of our drive now with these two elephants at Pan. Turned out to be a pretty eventful drive. It was very exciting to hear that leopard and try and find it. And then we did actually find it, but then we lost it, and that was quite frustrating. But that's just the appeal of tracking leopards. They can be very elusive and always make it difficult for you. But we had a great sighting of that lioness and another amazing encounter with those impalas. That's something you definitely don't see every day. We hope that you enjoyed that with us, and we'll be out there again this afternoon, and please join us next time, and take care.